Hello and welcome back to Metaphor. So in the last episode, we learned where the Dracodios relic is. It is on the Virga Islands, which we are at currently.
All right then.
So we needed to figure out a way to get out here, and Nuris is like, I turned the ship into a boat. Wait, the Gauntlet runner into a ship. And then he took us over, but the Magnus brothers are so suspicious of us that they had to come with. So they're with us right now, limiting what we can do as far as discussion and stuff about our goals. We fought a human kraken on the way, a human-looking kraken, and then we got here and we invaded the priestess's cleansing pool or something, which is immediately got us arrested. We broke out and found the prince here, who is siblings with the priestess. He was hurt, and he's like, oh my god, someone save her. I want her to live, because it turns out they sacrifice the priestess, or someone at the very least, to appease the dragon god. The usual cult story. So he wants to actually save her, and he was hurt. We brought him back to the inn and apparently got on their kind of good side. So now we're going to do that for him in return for the spear. All right, full recap done. We have to look around, and I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know. I'm going to need more info. Kind of seems like we just go straight there and do the story. But maybe it'll open up stuff at the moment, but there's actually nothing else to do. So
What can I do for you?
Welcome, traveler. As per our chief's request, you'll find rest here whenever you need it. Thank you. I do want to run back in here. Oh. Well, there could be a golden beetle hiding. I have to search everywhere. How did that door open? Do those doors pivot? That kind of looked like... I'll check at a different door. That's pretty cool, if so. That's a weird door.
Beg pardon?
I hear you saved our chief's life. For that, I offer you my thanks. But let that be the last time you interfere with our business. Island matters should be resolved by island people. Yeah, I mean, I partially get where you're coming from when you have to deal with Forden trying to literally change your entire way of life. But you're also sacrificing people. So now I'm just like, maybe you need to change. Maybe not, convert to sanctism, but maybe stop sacrificing people, which clearly some of the villagers are on board with. Oh man, there's even a stone here.
Well now, what are we on about?
Hey!
Just want to see it. I don't see my face.
Oh.
Top two candidates are them. They're absolutely dominant. Rudolph's face is small, but I think he's in third. Is that Godot? So much for a fair fight. Godot's ranking has dropped a bit, on the other hand. Rella seems to be gradually gaining some more support. You're nowhere near the top of this thing, but I feel like your face is a little bigger. I don't see it. Keep at it, and who knows, maybe your face will get chiseled next to these titans. I hope, anyway. Who the hell is Rudolph?
Leave it out, mate.
No way that guy is moving up the ladder. What? Is he even on? I don't even think I have an entry on him yet. Yeah, we haven't even actually talked to him. That's the guy who's like all about military. Just military. Huh. Good. Godot has moved down the list. That's convenient. How you doing?
That's terribly unfair.
The biggest face on the rock is the Sanctist's own Forden. What a farce this whole thing is. And then after him is that Luis fellow, yeah? And after that, who's next?
It was all in vain.
I can't say. For a moment, our chief appeared, but now... He was up there? Frustrating, but expected. We can't expect outsiders to care about our plight. Surely the chief understands that. But look, over there. It's still small, but I can see the Elder Boy's face. I don't know where you guys are seeing this. Who is he, really? Him and those companions of his. Think they're after a relic? I certainly hope not. It's not as though the island's troubles would be solved by a new king besides. I haven't seen any fairies in such a long time. What's to become of our fair island?
Look at that. Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Of course they're suspicious of us.
Leave it at night.
All right. Wait. Hey, I knew there was going to be one. The second that kept going.
Leave it.
All right, let's see if this door rotates. It does. Oh. I don't know why that makes me so happy.
Oh, there.
I sort of need to take my mask off to eat, but drinking through it's not so bad actually. With the mask on, one drink feels like 10. The bad news can't get in as easy. It makes it easier to forget it all. Damn.
What's up?
Oh, I've heard about you lot. I wonder if the food here will be to your taste. Island. Very well. For us Mustari, this island is a sacred place, like a holy land. As a matter of fact, Altaberry was once too, but the land was dedicated to the Sanctus Church during its annexation.
There's nothing to be done about it.
This island became our only home. As such, we grew more and more isolated.
What's up?
Does this island interact overseas? As you can see, there are some aspects of life on the island that don't travel well. The food, the clothes we wear, our masks. But that doesn't mean we shun the outside world. Our chief went to the mainland for the tournament, for example. Even so, it's still a rare thing to see members of the other tribes, such as yourself, visiting from overseas.
What's up?
What do you recommend? It's not so much a dish, but we do have a precious fruit that ripens just once a year. It's so precious that, well, it's not something you see served in a tavern like this. I don't even know if you're allowed to have any, though missing out on that flavor would be quite a shame. Thank you. There's no stopping these drunks. I can't blame them since we Mustari don't normally speak our minds. You guys get in trouble for speaking your minds?
Leave it out.
I would assume in a cult-like atmosphere like this, probably.
Beg your pardon?
Have you been able to find your way around the island? Our city wasn't built with outsiders in mind, you see. If you climb the ladder behind me, you'll find an equipment shop and a general store. If they'll be of any help to you, feel free to visit. Thank you.
The goal.
What are you lot here for? Come to steal away our livestock too? I swear the chief's not thinking rationally, asking for assistance from other tribes. We should honor Lady Yufa's wishes and let her fulfill her duty. Nope. Not gonna happen. I'd be very surprised if we let the sacrifice happen. That would blow my mind. The only one who'd really let it happen, though, are the Magnus brothers. This party will not go along with that. Maybe Heisme, slightly. No, he would never let any child be sacrificed. I love the smell of this place. The blend of scents from all the different plants just soothes my soul. Oh, wait. Excuse me? Is it the plantain? Okay.
Incredible.
Growing a tree in the middle of your shop sure is the choice. It gives the whole place such an unusual smell. It seems to still be alive, though, at least. Yeah, that's the only thing you can interact with. They're like growing stuff on it.
I beg your pardon.
Can I help you with something? Is there anything you need?
What am I to do?
I'm sorry. I get quite nervous around customers I haven't seen before. You might just be the first non-Mustari customer to step foot within the shop since its establishment. Oh. Yeah. Might as well have a few AoEs on me. Those are very expensive, though. Heart warmer, frostbite. That is going to be a new mechanic, apparently. I should have 10 on me. I don't think I've seen anyone give frostbite yet. Dispel Tetrakarn. Dispel Makarakarn. Oh, that's what these do? Oh, they're very expensive. 3 of each. I got 600k still. I'm currently not worried about money. That damn Forsaken Tower made me so much. Wait.
All right then.
Oh, we can search up here and down there. Anything on the sides? No.
What have we got here?
Nope. This shop deals in weapons and armor alike. I'm in charge of our arms. Have a look. Also, one of our traders who ventures beyond this land received word from the Lycoan Magic Association. Where to sell at a discount. I objected to taking orders from the mainland igniter peddlers, but the chief said it couldn't hurt to give you a discount. Thank you for trying to cannon it. See all these weapons? I forged them myself. You'll not find anything sharper on this island. They're the perfect tool for engraving Mustari masks, though I suppose that doesn't matter to people like you. I feel like it'd be insulting if we wore a mask of yours, so yeah. Okay, currently don't think I really need to upgrade. I'm sure we're gonna find this stuff. No, I'm looking for like, if something is a massive upgrade right now, maybe. Like you? Plant type? Well, we are in the forest. That is 64k though. I will be on Samurai soon. Oh yeah. You know what? Buy it. Done. Katana, he's not currently playing that. Ooh. Increase the strength of synthesis skills that cost 0 MP? What are those? Oh, like brawler stuff? Because brawler stuff's HP. Interesting. Or gold. I don't know if you use gold for merchant or not. That is a big boost. That is an even bigger boost. Prevents rage. Yeah, let's do it. She's probably staying on Mass Dancer until I'm ready to farm or something. These have ornamentation that you won't find on arms that were produced elsewhere. Perhaps there's some sort of religious significance to them. Nope. I want to talk to you.
Beg pardon?
Have you ever thought about all the different varieties of weapons and armor across the country and how they all got their names? Names? The etymology behind the names of many of our weapons and armor is not fully understood. Some even appear to be in a different language, one completely separate from the common tongue we all speak. Many have never given a second thought to it. But when you ask why, nobody seems to know either. I brought this up with the island's priest once. He had some insight on it and a theory. He believes the names and of weapons and armor are remnants of an ancient language lost to us, yet passed down in these words. Huh. The meaning of the words themselves may be hidden in the names of blades and mail. Isn't it fascinating? Thank you.
No kidding.
Mustari masks and shields, huh? They're made of the same material. That's strange considering that all the houses here are built with wood. Sir. Hello there, looking for some armor? If you're in need of weapons, please place your order at the other side. Perhaps my son over there already told you, but we got a message from an igniter called Brigida. She informed us that we're to sell you at a discount. While I don't like being strong-armed, I see no harm in it. I forgot to talk to the other guy. I left my son in charge of weapons. He's the quiet sort, but I can vouch for his smithing. You might say our specialty is in arms for taking down sea monsters. Producing it all keeps us quite busy, so I'm lucky to have a son I can rely on. Okay, this is just basic, if you're falling behind on someone. Magic +5. And good defense. All stats +3 and evasion against dark. Oh, that's a healer robe. That is a straight up healer robe. Very expensive. I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Okay. We're starting to move into the 4 stats. Strength +3, but agility +4, endurance +4. Okay. Evasion against things. They're probably pretty good, but it's fine. I gotta talk to you
What
again.
have we got here?
See all these weapons? Oh, wait. Yeah, I did talk to him. He just had like one very short line. Okay. It's a very interesting song.
Stop!
What are you doing, snooping around the neighborhood? Aiming to steal our valuables, I bet. Hey, there's no need to be so suspicious. We're not trying to make any enemies here. Don't think you can sway me so easily. You've come here to hunt down a divine relic, haven't you? Next door, they're expecting a child soon. This island's full of innocent people like that who just want to live in peace. Please, just leave us alone.
Hello there.
You have any business with my home? Don't tell me you're thieves.
That's not it.
Nothing of the sort. Although maybe we shouldn't just barge into random houses. What is this, a video game?
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
I can't believe there's our outside tribes in our village. What is the chief thinking?
Just don't know what to do.
Could this be another omen of disaster? What should we do? Oh, why must my child be born under these circumstances? Is this how the previous chief felt when he sacrificed the priestess?
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Don't say such things. If it weren't for Lady Yufa, the child would be doomed to a life of misery.
Just can't stand it. Oh,
Deathly silent.
Got a moment?
Common residents. Architectural marvel, aren't they? Aren't these people afraid of living on top of a bridge like this? I mean, it seems like it'd be especially dangerous for children. Yeah, but then they get tough. Or something.
well now, what are we on about?
Despite his injuries, the chief immediately devoted himself to garnering trust for you among Virga's people. My duty is to believe in the chief and protect him. If you are his ally, then you're mine as well. Oh, so this is the Martyra soldier that gives you items, I guess. This is a sign of my trust. Be sure you do not betray it. Assuming he gives me items every time I talk to him. I'm gonna test that later.
Let's not.
Yufa and Adeni live here. No going in without their permission, okay? Okay. This is the same door, right?
Let's not.
Okay. Oh, we can't even look at that? Over here.
It was all in vain.
Unstinking believable.
If I'm seen speaking with you, I'll be marked as a disruptor of the peace. And there are some among us who are more chatty, shall we say, but to me, there is security in silence.
It was all in vain.
Of course, he has the only posters. Considering the church sees him, I've already read this. I can sympathize as an elder. Yeah. Okay.
It was all in vain.
Okay, that was the entire upper part here. Now we just have this lower part, including the coast. Oh,
Check this out.
what do you think this rock is? I wonder what these 3 holes are for. Maybe they're supposed to be the Mustari eyes? Could this be a face? Yeah. Yeah, the shape of the top one being half open eye, it makes sense. More I'll talk to you at the end. There you are.
Yes.
Ah, it's you. I apologize for placing such a heavy burden on visitors. I'll be able to join you after my wounds heal a bit
Think
more.
we'll make it?
Don't push yourself. We'll handle the island for now. You just rest up. I am in your debt.
Yes.
Okay.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Ah, is this our jail cell?
Really now?
Don't cause trouble if you don't want to end up back in prison. Well, I mean, we just break out. It's where we got locked up after making it onto the island. I wonder how many mainlanders they throw in here. I hope the villagers come to accept us eventually.
Here.
Looks like a stone monument. I wonder if these symbols are unique to the religion? Say, doesn't Sanctism also have its own religious symbols? They look kind of similar, but I suppose saying that might upset them. I don't remember? You wouldn't show me a picture of, like, history, Sanctism? I don't think that it's in this list as, like, a normal thing. Nature, definitely not nature. Culture, Sanctism. No picture? How about the church? No picture of their icon or anything. Closure A? No. Yeah, I don't know what their symbol looks like. Is that a door? No. No, it can't be. Why is there something leading to nowhere? I failed. I couldn't protect the chief, our island's traditions. I feel so powerless. So this is what despair feels like. What good am I if I can't protect anything? Religious painting of the island.
Here.
There's a bed with a priestess lying on it. The people around her are clearly distraught, like they're in tears. I'm sure it's a depiction of the village's sacrificial rite, but it reminds me too much of the things with the prince. Not a good feeling either way. And they're convinced this sacrifice will appease the dragon god. Maybe it will, I guess, but it's so hard to come to terms with it. That is definitely the Dracodios that does the deed, going into her. I would assume.
Excuse me?
Have you come to see the mural? The dragon god's power keeps the island safe, or so they say. Do you have powers as well? My third eye sees an unusual flow of magla in you. Yeah? I like your mask. It looks like kind of like a dumpling.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Leave me alone, warrior.
What's it now?
Hero's Leaf of Lightseed. I normally sell you some truly prized vegetables, but with the village in this state, harvests aren't what they once were. Okay. No choice but to start from seed, literally. I mean, I'll buy it.
What do you want to do?
I have 0.
Whoa, isn't that something?
Thank you kindly. These should grow fine fruit if you cultivate them. I wonder if I'm going to get a skill to let me do that. Do the planting without passing time, because that I have yet to do it because it passes time. Why can't we just offer up a sacrifice the way we've always done? At the expense of one life, we'll save countless others. Or you kill the dragon, or you move from here. You don't have to sacrifice. All this protest, even though the priestess herself agreed to it. And who's gonna take the fall when things go wrong?
Hey, mister.
Cults.
What'll it be?
Welcome. And any interest in these materials I hunted?
What are you on about?
I'm sure you've got skills, but I flex more than these muscles too. I hunt all over the island to get my stock. I'm always searching for the ultimate prey. I just want to feel the thrill of the hunt. Ooh, okay. Giant ribs, huh? Oh my god, gel dust is so expensive. I'm buying one because it lets you make the MP item. I don't remember what you make.
Hey, mister.
What now?
Where are recipes? That's information specifically. Okay. Okay. To answer it. Steadfast stew. Oh, but I don't know what steadfast stew is. Unless I, like, made it and it's sitting here. I don't think I've made it unless it's coney stew, which I don't think it is. It's fine.
Oh, it's you!
You must be that candidate. Yeah, I've heard all about you from the chief. He wants me to sell you my goods. To be clear, I have no intention of treating you poorly because of who you are. However, what I sell here on the island's premium exports, to someone who can't understand their value, no doubt it all looks like junk. So let me ask you, do you have any idea what you're looking at here? Wisdom 4? Weapons? I can see you're making a blind guess. Your tells are fairly obvious. Oh,
Hey, mister!
writing that down. All right, written down.
You!
Just between you and me, I'm very grateful to have your help. I've always found the idea of this sacrifice a bit suspect, but I've never been bold enough to speak up. We soldiers aren't strong enough to win a real fight either. In the end, none of us have the courage to save our village.
Hey, mister!
Hey, mister.
What's up?
Thinking you'd fill your bellies before you leave. Sorry, but I suggest you don't. I doubt our cuisine is up to your outsider tastes. A long time ago, I served fish to a Clemar, and he spat it out immediately. But just wait till you meet Hulkenberg. You will be very pleased
All right.
to have her as a customer. That is everything. Just talk to Moore quick, because I want to see if he has anything unique.
Now, where what?
He usually talks about the stuff that we're currently doing. Catch.
Here, kitty.
Do make yourself at home.
Aha! The pagan islands have always been shrouded in mystery. For a long while, entry was outright prohibited. Superficially, of course, they've always said that taboo was imposed because of the island's dangers, though I suspect other motives behind it. The island certainly piques my interest. I'd love to study those lands, if only I had the opportunity. Oh, wait, no, we haven't done really any battles, but... Yeah, no, we're good. Alright, that was more.
You'll come.
I can't wait till we get farther into his stuff. Make him remember and, like, he'll be story relevant. That would be sweet. Another one. Religious painting.
Check this out.
That's the Dracodios, I would assume. Offering prayer to the dragon god. I wonder if that's the dragon god in the center. It could be the woman below be the priestess. There's so many people around them too. Almost looks like they're being attacked by the dragon god, doesn't it? I don't know. He's just kind of sitting there, actually. I didn't even know these were people.
Yes.
Oh, are you interested in water? Ours is some of the very finest.
Now then.
You know, I get my stock from a secret spring behind us. That's a secret right there. Keep that under your hat. I'd hate for the other villagers to follow me, Okay. All right, well, there's only two of them. Queen's honey jar. Oh, I have to buy cordials, right. It's they only have 3. How is this a secret? Everyone can see it. There's nothing we can't do, or we can do. We are worthless, not worthy of enough to offer ourselves up as sacrifices in place of the priestess. If the dragon god wishes for destruction of our island, we can only wait quietly for the end. Ooh, look at that. Have you ever looked out at the view from here? You know, I once dreamed of visiting the outside world too. But rather than despairing when I learn what it's really like out there, I'd rather just stay here, where I know I'm comfortable. The outside world's too big to care about people like us. This is me. This is me. Begrudgingly, it's me.
Really now?
I do want to travel. I have traveled a few times. I think I have a phobia of like leaving, getting too far away from where I live or something. I don't know. I don't even know if that's like a phobia, but don't meet their eyes. They're the outsiders we've all been talking about. Didn't our problem begin when they showed up? Why don't they do us a favor and go back home? That's that's a conclusion you'd make. It did start right when we got here.
Welcome.
Got some choice cuts for sale here. Anything catch your fancy? Before now, I just was barely scraping by, trying to stock meat and vegetables. Monster bone. We'll buy 3 of them. And some white peach turnip. Oh, can't go that way. It'd be really cruel of you to put a gold beetle here on the sand.
Such a sky surely shows us.
But I bet they did. Somewhere.
If I may.
Don't think too poorly of us islanders. We're just not used to visitors from the mainland. Everyone's anxious. Hard not to be after this string of bad luck we've had here. Used to be that you could spot fairies on this island if you had looked hard enough, but I'm pretty sure they're gone now.
Hello there.
On a map, lots of spots across the inland sea look easy to access, but that's a false impression. The tides force even seasoned locals to take roundabout routes. And so, usually when the priestess and Chief Adeni leave the island, we bring our most skilled sailors to navigate the currents. But on Lady Yufa's last trip, they were attacked by a monster that killed most of them. Oh. Oh, yep.
Hello.
So that's a Gauntlet runner. You came to the island in that thing? The world really is frightening. The outside world. I don't think we islanders would win if we were ever to go to war. Not if you're using regular-ass boats against these, yeah. Don't check it yet. Wait. Oh, I think that was just nature in general. I thought I heard a golden beetle. This would be a good spot, though. You'd put one right here. Right in the very back where literally only people who are actually looking around would find.
Hey, mister.
Hey, how does that thing move exactly? No, never mind. If I get caught talking to outsiders, I'll get an earful.
Let's go.
When you're ready, hop on the Gauntlet runner and we'll make our way. So it sounds like we're just going. I mean, I'm fine. There's nothing else to do.
The sweep of the tide.
I'd love to set out this very moment. We'd get there in a heartbeat, riding the waves like these. I say, are the others still not ready to go? I don't know. Let me check up. Maybe not now.
Got it.
It's important to groom. Get that 100 XP. Come on, please. One of these days it's gonna say 200 and I'm gonna be excited. Where the hell is everybody, actually? Huh. We're in town, so why not make the most of it? You can do this on the road anytime. Like, they literally can't... Are they at the inn? No, I was at the inn. Oh, speaking of. Shit. Okay, he hasn't made an entry for here. I mean, there's a chance that there's just nothing here, but...
All ready for departure?
Oh, there you all
To
are.
save that bally damsel in distress, eh?
All right.
Saints Day is on September 10th. We need to get our hands on that lance quickly.
Hey,
And to do that, we'll need to save that priestess girl in the temple. They say the whole temple's melancholized. So if the dragon god actually exists, tis not just the girl, but us who will be in danger then. Before entering the temple, we ought to prepare as best we can.
Even so,
Even if we do find the lance, we'll need to find a way to fool those brothers. And it's one dilemma after another, but all we can do is focus on the task at hand. Hunt? Oh, for Barton. Yeah. Like, we literally can't pass time in town. That way we
So
physically
this is the
can't.
Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Now then.
How far do I run her? Consider the currents.
This place here.
This seems like a pretty straight path
This
right
place
now.
here.
And we get to see a thing on the way?
Let's see.
Nope. This must be the temple with the lance. Looks far. How long will it be? If the currents are stable, we'll get there within the day.
You would pursue peril.
We've no time to waver. Are we prepared?
Ha! Tally ho then.
Capital. I'll have you at that temple faster than you can say divine relic.
So we bring the fight to them.
All right, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us. It's so weird that you're like forcing me to like they give me a deadline, but then they're just like, all right, this is it. This is all you can do. So maybe we have to go here once, and if we can't finish it, we have to come back.
Yufa.
The girl is a natural martyr. She would give her life without hesitation, and she must have been brought up believing that's simply the way of things. But an adult should never have the right to sacrifice a child's future. Never. Yeah.
You see?
Do take care in your preparations. If we cannot save the priestess, our search will be much prolonged. In this dragon god, besides, if there really is some manner of dragon lurking inside, it will not end well for us. We must prepare for anything. We've already beaten a dragon.
The temples.
A dragon, is it? It calls to mind our run-in with the one in the Nord mines. I wish we could save the priestess and be on our way, but there's still the matter of the lance. Like, I know you get that thing to half health and then it runs off and they're all like, we didn't stand a chance, but I could have killed that thing. I was on the winning side there, I believe. Jujuna? Probably on the deck.
All right then. Go.
Oh, I for some reason thought they were staying behind. And that blood you spilled on that heart back there wasn't just for show, you know. You swore fealty to Lord Luis. Surely it can't really read your true heart, but it was a blood oath all the same. And if I catch one whiff of you going back on it, well, you've got a lot more blood where that came from. So that's how it is to be in this crew, yeah? Sir, you gotta loosen up.
Okay.
This whole sacrifice business, it doesn't sit right with me either. But remember, we can't afford to get sidetracked. Don't forget, Tell and I are always watching.
Yufa.
I wonder if that priestess girl, Yufa, is all right. I hope she's well hidden. If there really is a dragon in there, we need to expect the unexpected. The more research we can do, the better. The hell do I do today? Didn't we finish? We're already finished with all the books. I don't like get stats from finished books. I would assume. I feel like it'd be a waste to do that, but then also like what? I have nothing to like further. Oh, I have to cook. Sweeter than poison. 200 MP. Defeat enemies in the field with a single hit for 30 seconds. That might be good if there are a bunch of big guys. I don't know if that applies to them or not, but... Oh, man. I still think I'll go for sweeter than poison. 2.
Okay, so
Juna recommends. Let me go call her.
got a second?
Cooking is a treat for all 5 senses. Of course, you've got to make sure it tastes pleasing, but there's also the texture and smell, and naturally, it also must look great. And that's why we should use colorful ingredients in our cooking. Okay. Pick out the ingredients. Ooh, that red one is so cute. I don't know what it tastes like, but why not? Let's just throw it in. And this spiky one here is just calling my name. It's got a mysterious sort of smell. Let's add it in too. Now that we've done the hard part, it comes down to how these fine ingredients are prepared. I'll be rooting for you, so good luck with it. Cooking is an expression of love, after all. I'll plate it up at the end with all my heart. It'll be a work of art, so you'll want to see it. Okay. This dish is a treat for the eyes. I call it sweeter than poison, a fine art you can eat. It belongs in a museum, if I do say so myself. All right, well, I mean, it's good MP. We got 3 of them. Okay. That didn't pass time. Give me a minute. All right, I still can't figure it out after sitting here. So. Oh. I'm not thrilled to hear about the monsters. Let's do what we can. I was hoping Gallica would give me... Gallica was going to make a decision for me here, but nope.
Come on.
What was this? HP? Max HP.
Got it.
And what was this?
This?
We've never done this, so let's just do it once.
Understood.
Okay, let's... Wait, hold on. Someone else's laundry is in here. I'll go get them, and they can do laundry with us. Sure?
The truth is,
In truth, I can't stand the hassle of doing laundry. You know, I once tried to invent another approach to doing it all together. And called it the bathe with all your clothes on tactic. You jump in the bath with your clothes on, you see. And once you're done, you hang on a beam and dry out, clothes and all. Oh, you hang on a beam yourself. Yeah, not a bad strategy, eh? But alas, from this design soon emerged a fatal flaw. As you and your clothes are drying, you become colder and colder. In the morning I was shivering, and thus the tactic never saw the light of day again. Yeah, no, don't. That's a bad idea. He did laundry as I listened to him recount his past blunders. Mind and body feel refreshed. My max HP went up by 3. That's not significant. I also found money in the washing machine. Must have gotten mixed in.
oh,
Now who does this belong to, I wonder? Well, you ought to take it. Our money all goes to the same cause after all. There's 2,500 in there? After drying everything, we finished laundry.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The Gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No, and keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
Oh.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, Magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
Huh.
We're off.
I guess the Sanctus Church could have had some sort of influence on the dragon. Like, Fortin did stumble a bit when Godot told him they're going for the Dracodios. He's like, what? Like, clearly something's going on there that he knows about. And clearly it's about uncovering secrets here. I'm not even going to try to guess. Like, as I say that, my brain wanted to guess. I admit, Estrel's words have given me a pause, but rescuing the priestess comes above all else. Forgot to turn off auto. Hey, didn't you ever learn that it's rude to stare? I guess it falls to me to teach you basic manners. Now quick gawking and move it. We've got to head to the temple. Dell's come over all peculiar. Maybe it's just me. Any road, let's head on into the temple, yeah? We gotta get after that lance. Runes left by the Sanctus. I wonder what's in them. I suppose that question will answer itself when we go in, won't it? All right then, let's get a wiggle on. Melancholia, people's hearts. There might be some connection there. Probably not the time to ponder it. Let's head inside. The idea of those brothers shadowing our every move. I'm not fond of it. Nothing to be done, though, so we press on. The temple awaits. Alright, hold on, though. Alright, game is saved. Hold on, I would put a golden beetle. Oh, you can't go off to the sides? The map makes it look like you can. Tree?
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
The wood turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done. Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
He was wounded against the human we fought out at sea.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio? Are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet. Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in. Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the Gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
I mean, that'll keep it from him a little longer at least.
Hey.
Oh, Gran, how's Del doing? You can help him, right? It was a good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. A good hearty Parapus constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Phew. Okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest, even once the fever's down. If he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. I'd listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, and actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on. Tree.
I see.
A giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in the area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it might be Magla exposure. The temple's positively leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the Potion of Blight may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there's no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is they're not found on this island. I've heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that... Oh. I'll try my hand at concocting the Potion of Blight.
Understood.
I just immediately thought of like parch water, that thing that's been out of stock in Grand Trad. Understood. We'll track them down. If we want to get into that temple, we have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
Batlin or the informant at Golden Deer Hearth might know. Oh yeah, where was Batlin?
Hey.
Sorry, Lady Juna. Way I see it, someone's gotta stay and look after Del. Don't be silly, Bass. Of course you should stay with him, Bass. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think you lot might have to handle all this temple shite alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh? Don't worry about it. This is about when Del would say something like, hey, they're all gonna run off with the lance, waste them all. But me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you. So we'll hang about here, and you sort out the lance. And, well, the priestess girl and all, if you like. Can't exactly turn me back on your sister after all you've done for me own brother, now can I? Fidelia could stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me.
Yep.
Don't worry, you can leave it to us. Oh.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, so that's what was going on with this countdown.
Nonetheless,
It was like, we're going right into the dungeon. It just seemed kind of crazy without giving me any, all right, here's the deadline, do what you want, compared to the other places. That giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I'm very much looking forward to covering it in the Potion of Blight. Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. It seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island. Indeed. It would seem we have no choice but to track those down first. A maddening delay when both the priestess and lance we seek sit in the temple, beyond our reach.
True.
We have no idea how big that temple is on the inside, nor what manner of enemies awaits within. It will likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavors. I hope so. That human Kraken battle? Easy. I need something. I need to head to the Dragon Temple and acquire the Divine Relic. At the same time, I must fulfill my promise to Adeni and to save the priestess. Now we have an official deadline. Okay. Chart a course to the Dragon Temple by visiting the table, which is parked on the beach. Be cautious of scorching heat, inclement weather that may occur on the island. Priestess is trapped. Rescue her and obtain the Dracadios. Ingredient for the Potion of Blight, which causes things to wither.
Really?
We should start off by asking the people in the village if they know anything about the potion's ingredients.
But
I have heard word from the chief. Please continue to use the inn. I hope you find a way to prevent... Oh, you've already said that, actually. Side quest?
What are my options here?
That fool. I told her how dangerous it was. Huh? Hey, aren't you the outsiders who promised to save Lady Yuva? If only you'd come a little earlier, then my reckless fool of a sister might still be alive.
What?
Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it? Well, she was always a bit strange, very interested in monsters. So she left home one day and set off towards a den of them, just to satisfy her curiosity. She really was a fool. This happened so many times that people at the island gave up on her. She'd come back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages. Ugh.
Please, I beseech you.
Would you be willing to avenge her? I'd sleep easier if you go to the Spire of Blind Faith and slay the monster there.
Oh, I am grateful.
Thank you. I am truly in your debt. Maybe this way her soul will find solace. There's a bird-like monster called the Gran that lords over the tower. I think that's what most likely, well, killed her. Should ask the informant in the tavern about the specific location. And while you're at it, some information on the monster.
I beseech you.
I don't mean to send you into harm's way, but you seem capable enough. Please, help her rest in peace.
Let's give it a shot.
Done. That's some pretty high difficulty. We get courage, jeweled root. That's new. Not tragic. Let's kill that monster for him after we go to speak with the informant. And there's someone. Oh yeah, Tuna.
Goodness.
Basilio and Fidelio wouldn't know caution if it bit them on the bum. All the same, we have to do something about that giant tree in the temple, don't we? Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, we do. Another side quest.
Aha!
Are you perhaps the boy who promised to save our priestess? If you're from the mainland, then by any chance have you been to the Lycoan Igniter shop in Gran Trad?
Yes.
Oh, Brigida's shop. Yeah, we're basically regulars.
Pardon?
Really? Then can you do me a favor? I need someone to take this igniter there and have it appraised. It's like this, and not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. Claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. But if I'm right, it's an igniter, a pretty valuable one too, so I'm hoping that store can appraise it and back up my valuation.
What?
You're willing to just hand us this valuable igniter over to the people you just met like a minute ago? I have to. I have no other contacts in Gran Trad, and the future of the Mystari is riding on this. Oh, of course, I can promise a reward too.
No kidding.
It sounds like it'll be just be an errand to the royal capital to get it. What do you think?
I am so grateful.
Thank you so much. It's in your hands then. Here's the igniter. I need you to get official certificate of appraisal from Lycoans and bring it back here. You know where to find me. Okay. Well, a simple appraisal shouldn't take long. If we end up in the royal capital, stop by.
Let's give it a shot.
Done. That is not a difficult. I get wisdom out of that? Just free wisdom.
Right. All right then.
Oh, those are the only two quests around here. Oh, there you are.
Oh.
Hey there. Despite the warm welcome I initially received from these folks, I somehow convinced them to let me stay on the island. Anyway, what troubles you? It's written all over your face.
Yeah.
Not bad, huh? Well, we're actually looking for something, but we've not had much luck.
I see.
An ingredient for a potion of blight that causes withering, eh? Quite a pickle if you can't find it here. Although, if the potion is meant to dry things out. You know something that can do that? Couldn't say for sure, and my memory is fuzzy on the matter, but I do believe I saw something like that in a shop once. I want to say it was a shop that dealt in medicines and the like. Gran Trad brings in goods from across the kingdom, so that'd be your best bet. Too bad we're on the other side of the world, eh? A far cry from Gran Trad. Right, that part we can handle. I suppose we should head back to the runner. You don't have any... You're not going to question that? That's understandable. Oh, there's Basilio.
Del.
They got a doctor looking at Del right now. He's doing better, but nobody's supposed to see him but me. You know what that means. This whole Dracodios thing, that's up to you now. And if you fail Lord Luis, I'm guessing you already know what'll happen next, eh? Just don't make me have to kill you, yeah? He's new?
Well,
My, aren't you a pretty young thing? And good heavens, your skin is flawless. I'm jealous, dearie. What's the matter, love? Cat's got your tongue. Don't tell me you're stunned into silence by my good looks. No need to be shy. The flattery will only get you so far, dear. All I've got to give in return is vegetables. Do take some, won't you? They'll keep you young.
Sure.
A little lip service in exchange for some produce, and not a bad deal, even if she is a bit of a chatterbox.
Come on,
For free food. That's the spirit. You mustn't be shy while you're still young. Wait just a moment. Generously brought me some vegetables. Delicious when picked, or fresh picked, aren't they? I just gave some to the village chief. Now take these. Ooh, okay. Thank you. It's like 1,000 each. It isn't the young traveler. What's the matter? Was your heart aching for the sound of my voice? I'm teasing you, and not to worry. I won't be a nag. Enjoy your vegetables, dear.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Yes.
Apologize for placing a heavy burden. Okay, same line. No more updates outside.
Isn't this a dilemma?
And everyone here is updated. We just gotta talk to
Cheers.
you. You there. You're the one who's to save the priestess, are you not? Nice to know there are good people outside the island. I'm afraid I have nothing material to give you in return, but I can share my knowledge with you. Ask me and I will tell you all that I know. You see, I once lived outside the island and worked as an informant. I am now but a humble fisherman, but my knowledge of the surrounding area is still unmatched. So what do you say? Is there anything you'd like to learn? Do you happen to know where we might get ingredients for a potion of blight? We need it to save the priestess. Ah, yes, that predicament. I've already looked into it myself, but I apologize. I wasn't able to find any useful information on the island. I have heard you might have better luck finding what you need in the royal capital. There should be an informant there. I'm sure they'll be glad to do business with you. Got it. That makes sense, seeing as how the royal capital is just full of unique things from all over. We'll check it out.
Just between us.
I'd say I'm not your typical Mustari. I once worked as an informant on the mainland. My people give me some flack for it, but I must say I had a lot of fun. There isn't much demand for an information broker around here, so I'm glad to have some business for the first time in quite a while. Dragon Temple monsters.
Cheers.
So you have to save the priestess, eh? Then I'll give you the information I know. You'll find all manner of monsters in there. All are dangerous, but be especially wary of the moving stone statues and spectos. Swords and spears don't work against either of them. Spectos reflect bows and the like. Uh-oh. As well, apparently. Okay, spectos are basically magic or fist strike. There's also huge tree-like monsters. I believe they're called alentos. What's tricky is that there are different type of alentos. The green one's weak to fire, but for the others, fire won't work at all. Lastly, I heard the green ones can use wind magic, so hold your ground.
Come again anytime.
Thank you. That's about it. Stay extra vigilant. Phantom Avium.
Want in on this?
The place known as the Spire of Blind Faith down south. No one dares to go near it, though. Technically, it isn't all that far from the island, but due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it by encircling around from the north.
But wait,
What? What? That is so inconvenient. It's like it's the very edge of the ocean.
this place.
I mean, it's not too bad. How many days is that? Zoom in.
A village.
You stop by the village, but this is the first day, so that is only
And there's a campground.
3 days away.
And right there's
Gotcha.
a labyrinth.
Oh boy. Worse yet, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird with vivid plumage. Might be that it's just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Ah, attack from the rear. Back row.
You don't say.
If we make good use of our formation, we might be able to attack it without getting
Just
close.
between us.
That's a cool mechanic. Seems like it's vulnerable to fire and pierce. Okay, commanders and gunners. I'd recommend having those in your arsenal. Thank you. With that village on the way.
Cheers.
Nearby village, there's a Silento. It's on a small island northwest of here. They sell bath salts like Uncle Electros. Yeah, Uncle Electro's Wonder Salts and Niflheim Plunge, as well as limp goldfish. They also sell something called Hero's Jeweled Root, although I couldn't tell you what the point of it is. All I know is that it's some kind of mysterious four-leaf fruit. Sometimes it's got magla, sometimes it doesn't. I wonder if they even sell them. Wait, I wonder if they even sell. I think that about does it. Oh, if you're into the sightseeing type, go out and see the giant hole at the sea bottom. Worth it for the stories. That sounds interesting. Ujif stall.
Cheers.
In Brilehaven, there's this Ujif-run shop. You'll know it by all the cauldrons, yeah. I mentioned this before, but I used to live outside the island way back when, so I know some things. It's over on Seabury Street, but the shopkeeper's an old miser, and all he claims he's selling is medicinal herbs. In truth, he's hidden away some interesting stuff for sale. Harvested from the remains of monsters, useful for experiments and, of all things, cooking. If the Navy knew he was selling those dodgy items, they'd have him strung up, so he's extra cautious who he sells to. Not much chance getting him to show you what he's really got for sale, but maybe having a mutual friend would change that. Mutual friend? Oh, just bringing... What do you mean by mutual friend? I don't know. Ingredients.
Cheers.
No, you want some ingredients from Virga Island. The butcher used to have a good variety of fish, but see how the weather's all strange? All's not as good these days, so right now there's only monster bone and white peach turnip. My vegetables, you ask? The islanders leave these in exchange for buying goods. And that'd be because we islanders don't really use money amongst each other. Used to sell limp goldfish too, but I'm not so sure about now. If you need it though, there was definitely some at the nearby village. Oh, did you visit the water shop? I heard they sell Queen's Honey Jar. Ingredients from Virga Island are delicious. Buy as much as you can carry and make some good food with them, will ya? Oh, and while you're at it, why not start growing your own food? Over at the market's a shop that sells plant seeds. Give it a look. Thank you. That one is kind of useless because we've been to every shop. We can easily just go. But it's unique dialogue. Okay. Oh, I missed Stroll. It's nice to be free of the constant oversight, but I feel like we left things with those brothers on a sour note. Oh, that's all he had to say. All right, where are we going next? What the? Hey there, you looking well. The real tournament starts here, you know. What brilliant surprise will you have for us next in Altabury? I'm champing at the bit to know. This guy likes us now?
Well, hello.
I just took the watch from the guard who was here before, you know. There's pretty strange rumors swirling about concerning your runner. I mean, suddenly vanishing and all that. It's not true, is it? Nope.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Just a rumor. Uh-oh.
What can I do?
I wonder where Lord Milo could have gone. Milo. It's so boring without him. Milo? Ah, yes, I remember that. There was someone by that name. The more I think about it, the more I realize Milo is a shallow man. Indeed, why should I care what happened to him?
You know, you saved my ass.
The king's face is finally gone. Couldn't be more pleased myself. Although it was there so long, now it feels kind of empty, don't it? Does it? Maybe. I kind of liked it, though. I mean, I kind of like the empty. Welcome. Let me just say right off the bat, I don't sell. You sell all kinds of things, I hear. We'd love to see the actual goods if you could. Just where did you hear that, huh? I don't deal with phony fraudsters. Go play pretend somewhere else. It sounds like something more up Alonso's alley than ours. Oh. Huh? Was that... Did you say Alonso? Well, I'll be. Wasn't expecting you to know his real name. I've known him for a good while. That silver tongue of his saved me from the gallows once upon a time.
Help me out, you did.
After that, I made a point not to deal with people who weren't in the know, but I suppose I can trust an acquaintance of his. I'll be frank with you. What I actually deal with in this shop is a special relic you can get from monsters called white masks. Another thing, I also sell an unusual ingredient on Idol's Day, which, in case you were wondering, also comes from monsters. And as you can imagine, my stock is limited, so I restrict customers to one of each item per day. Keep that in mind. Alright. Ooh. Okay, it's not Idol's Day.
What now?
How do I know which one's which? Wait. Cause like it's called Judgment and all these other names, like do I have to go to more to check that? Alright. So I got a list of the masks for each thing, but at the same time I don't really need to make any masks right now. I have to make one of each eventually, but like I don't need to craft any right now, so at least I know this shop exists. There's different goods every day. It's just very expensive for uncertainty, you know? Okay, so we've got quite the rounds to make right now. Collecting divine relics is the next task. Divine relics are just some Arl pagan scrap, right? And what's the point of collecting them? No clue. Might be worth a lot of money, maybe.
What is it?
That's not why they want them, though. You.
Greetings. Well then.
Nice bracelet.
Can we talk?
Yeah, it's the one I have 3 of. Thank you. But no thank you.
What should I do?
We've hit a lull in the tournament, so profits have plummeted at every shop in the city. Maybe I should start carrying igniters after all. These days can't go 2 steps without a shop selling them, it seems like. You have a big face on the rock all of a sudden. I see your face has appeared in the corner of that stone. I suppose I must praise your perseverance in such a futile endeavor. You were not but a lowly Elda. Regardless of your moment in the spotlight, you'll be completely forgotten by the Saints' Day festival. I've already obtained a divine relic of my own, a sublime artifact to all the people. Weep, fool, for victory shall be mine. Shouldn't go around announcing that. Someone's gonna steal it from you. The sea monster's all gone. Did the Navy do it? I heard an Elda lad did the deed, though Sanctifex Fordens claimed the credit. Wow, so Elda are strong. I thought you said they were a dirty tribe, Papa. Wait, that's your dad? Oh.
Won't let it stand.
I did not pick up on that.
Welcome.
You should allocate more manpower into slaying monsters. Anyway, have a look at the contracts. Scoundrel's Hold? What?
Welcome.
That's a new place. Kropos. There's a cave near Gran that used to be used by bandits. Some Goborn chased them out, and it's a Goborn's nest now. Seems like the Goborn are imitating the bandits and are attacking merchants and travelers. Can't have that, can we? On top of that, the Goborn seem to be following orders of this one-eyed beast. Will you take it out before they cause more damage? Sure. Thanks for your help. Truth be told, we already had a number of bounty hunters come running back, tail between their legs. Goborns are in a cave called Scoundrel's Hold, near Gran Trad. In that village, Ligno's on the way, and they're supposed to have some real nice stuff there. I'd save up before going if I were you. As for details about the Cyclops-like beast, the Psyokropos, well, the informant should know.
Show me what you've got.
As proof, bring back the enormous eyeball. With that, you'll get a reward. I'm counting on you.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
Okay, it's only a day trip. Just past the village. It's on the way, so why not stop by? Of course.
A village?
Once flourished by exporting timber. Desertification put an end to that. Oh. Okay. Keep that in mind. It's gonna be a bit, though.
All right.
You there. You're Will, right? You saved my life. Who are you? No one you have to worry about. It's just until recently my face was on the King's Rock. Oh yeah, that guy. But then you picked up some recognition and yours pushed mine clean off.
Kindly.
I didn't want no crown in the first place. I just earned a little fame on accident. I mean, I didn't even enter the tournament for the throne. Imagine what a pickle that would be. But you solved my problem.
What?
I guess so, but aren't you the slightest bit worried about the royal magic? That it won't protect you anymore? What? You mean I might get mistaken for a candidate and attacked? Ah! Uh-oh. We've ruined his day.
Well met, eh?
Is that Shin hiding over there?
So it's you.
No, it's just a random Ishka. I'm tired, and it's not because of my failure in the tournament. After the Annex War, it was my generation who rebuilt Oceania. And so with Altabury and even Grand Trad. We took enormous pride in that, and yet now people say, oh, old folks are useless. Positively shameful. Where's the respect? I concede this country is beyond hope of salvation. All I want now is to leave this land and be at peace. Sir, when you saved the world, according to you, you were probably young.
What's his eat?
Which means you can't just give old people all the credit. You're really working hard, ain't you, kiddo? I'm back in Luis, but I got high expectations for you, too. After that Sanctorus framed a UG for crimes, I can't trust any of those high and mighty church folk anymore. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, nothing down that alley, but there's a guy over here.
Salutations.
Next is the dedication of divine relics, is it? How fortuitous my connections will make undertaking such a task a doddle. I'll pick the right occasion and set off for Montario, but I must say, every candidate I've had the misfortune to meet in this city is a fool. Blinded by their own beliefs, none of them can see where this country is headed. I didn't realize this tournament would be such a low-class affair.
Oh, this blooming heat.
All right, thanks.
It's good to see you again. Thanks to you, we're back in business. To be quite honest, I didn't have a hope of finding a divine relic, and everyone in the tournament's so bloodthirsty. I'm fed up with the lot of them. Oh, right, are the rumors true? Did you run across the ocean?
Not bad at all.
It's pretty incredible to do it with that design. Forget the tournament. I almost want to follow you to Montario just to observe your runner in action. I like Lena.
Well met, eh?
These two.
What shall I do?
Julian doesn't seem to want to give any speeches here in Brilehaven. His silence honestly makes me even more interested. I'd buy one of his books if I could read. Oi now, don't go in too far for him. He may be clever, but he's still just another uppity Ishkil. You're better off placing your trust in His Eminence Forden and the Sanctus Church. Of that you can be sure.
Met, eh?
All right then, go.
Arena time. Do we have enough? I don't even want to talk to him unless I know I have enough. Oh, I'm one short. One short.
Indeed.
Oh. Ex-candidate Roger. You seem to be in good spirits. Got any fun tricks up your sleeve for Saints Day? I've got no clue where I'm supposed to find a divine relic, personally. But to be honest, something feels off about the whole tournament.
Indeed.
You know, I really prided myself on my dedication to liberating this country. But in the end, it all feels a bit ridiculous. The next king's going to be chosen based on how they perform in pointless hunts and empty rituals, not the content of their character. Call me a sore loser, but that doesn't inspire faith in the future of this country. Kind of sounds like he's not an ex-candidate, though. And I heard the creatures in the Colosseum are even more fierce lately. Captain, are you going to be all right? If you think such tales can scare me, the arena's a piece of piss compared to that sea monster.
Damn.
Some elder kid got the jump on us, and now the Navy's reputation has sunk lower than a dockside tart. And I gotta prove just how strong we really are.
Well met. Pardon? Really now?
This is the best.
This is going... The fact that they're opening the map and just expanding it more and more is going to be a problem going forward. This is going to get longer and longer. Okay. No more updates here. You.
I beg your pardon, but you have business with me.
The exhibition's over, yet the candidates remain in the city. They're nothing but trouble, if you ask me. Julian was here the other day to say a few words, deigning to address the citizens while we sat here trying to enjoy our fish. It was an outright display of disrespect for the culture of both this city and this country. Not very kingly, in my opinion.
Fancy a bit of info?
My.
Potion.
Want in on this?
I heard of this potion of blight. It's some sort of secret Mustari concoction from Virga Island, as I recall. You'll need a strange material called parch water to make it work. That was very obvious. Never seen it around here. Royal Capital Shops might sell it, so you want to check there. Thank you. I did not need to buy that. Called that immediately. Alright, now it's the shops. Bloody hell, that damn gin. The crooks vanished with all the money I gave them. Hey, you're a candidate, right? So you're competing against Jin? Crush that lying two-faced bastard for me.
All right.
Will
Let's go.
very easily do. Anyone in here? No.
All right, let's head there right away.
Anyone in here? You? No.
All right then.
All right, off to Martyra. Take it back. We are in Grand Trad because Martyra had... I think Martyra's state is directly connected to Barden. There's nothing going on there at all. Government has invested a massive sum of reeve on this accumulator. Yeah, officially, it was because of the Nordmine incident, but... Oi, Elda, you skulking about and eavesdropping on your betters, are you? Listen, you didn't hear a word I just said just now. Got it? Why are you talking out loud?
Idiot.
It's my best friend. You're that Elda who... Well, seeing as you have somehow managed to stay in the race for this long, I bet you're feeling quite full of yourself. But never forget this, the Elda will never amount to anything. Your tribe is even more despised than the Parapus. You have no hope of ever leading this country. Did you honestly think you had a chance? Well, you don't. You're fighting a losing battle.
Idiot.
I can't wait. Can't wait to talk to her at the end of the game when we win. You definitely won't believe me this time, but I think I saw a songstress Juna around these parts just recently. Listen here, Muttonhead. You obviously saw it wrong. Juna's out in Brilehaven these days.
Believe such a thing.
Besides, do you think I'd let you get away with meeting her without me there? Ha! As if I'd allow such a thing? Of course you're updated. Hello there, my Elden good sir. This gauntlet running of yours has been quite the hot topic around these parts lately. There are some people who are quite afraid of it. I take my eyes away from the spot for a second and suddenly it's just there, they say. But me, I'm rather intrigued. So mysterious, randomly showing up in places without warning like a phantom. God, it's just so cool. I know it is, isn't it? Oh, he's updated. The Principality of Montaria will host a dedication ceremony using divine relics. The event will take place in the city of Altaberry on Saints' Day. Divine relics are dangerous instruments capable of delivering substantial magical power. The ceremony will be held to keep them out of the hands of those vile pagans. Glory to Sanctism, Closure. No one hiding back there? Oh, that's the weather. This lady's usually updated. No. Now that the palace is gone, she doesn't have anything to say. You remember that igniter you're supposed to get appraised? It's kind of a special circumstance, so let's listen to what he has to say.
Welcome.
Requesting an appraisal, sir. Of course, I would be happy to. If you'd just allow me to take the item in question, then hand it to me. Huh? Why? This is... May I ask where you procured this magic igniter? I borrowed it from Virga Island. In other words, this belongs to those pagans? Well, this is most unexpected. What I meant to say is this igniter is... I'm afraid that it is simply nothing special. On top of that, it's broken. As far as igniters go, it's utter rubbish. Let's ask Brigida. I'm sure our field representative has more important matters to attend to. I understand, though, sir, and perhaps I was hasty.
An intriguing offer.
At second glance, this is truly a remarkable find. It has many of the same qualities one would find in a divine relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us? If the pagans were to make use of this, they would undoubtedly come into conflict with the Sanctus Church. I only seek to avoid bloodshed, of course. Give it back.
Right?
Even if it was ours to sell, I'd never let someone who spouts such prejudiced nonsense have it. So we'd like to have it back now, along with a report of the appraisal.
Splendid. Understood.
As you wish. So be it. Here is your appraisal report. The fee will be waived this time.
Okay then.
Well, now we got it appraised. Let's make our way back. You dick. Worthless piece of junk, and then suddenly it's the best thing ever. Slap that man. All right.
I wind up here.
2 more districts to do while buying the parched water and...
Oh there!
And then I don't know.
This heat is insufferable.
Ooh, you're new.
What you need?
And I just noticed there are posters of Sanctifex Ford in here too. I wonder what'll happen. We ended up getting swept along during the commotion from the royal funeral. It's been costing us quite a bit, literally. I want the next king to do something that'll help us make money. There's that bloke Roger, yeah? Someone like him would be good, I reckon. Yeah, he's an ex-candidate, though. Sanctifex Vorden's plan for Saints' Day is genius. We can finally wipe out those abominable pagans. It seems we've lost what little leeway we had, though. Are you not secretly anxious over how Luis will reveal himself? Are you still on about Luis? Enough. At this point, you're insulting his eminence. And if I didn't know any better, I'd think you would abandon your faith.
Hey, mister.
That damned Luis.
You sell water. There you guys
My
are.
stomach.
Forden, what the bloody hell is Saints' Day anyway? All he cares about is making himself king.
That's it. Now.
Yeah, he's a right pisser. And that's what's wrong with his country. I hope Luis or somebody could figure it out. If not Luis, then how about that Alda lad? He didn't do half bad at the exhibition of the brave.
Bloody hell. Oh, well met, eh?
The fact that you guys are even mentioning that is good news. People are changing.
The goal.
The church knows what the divine relics really are, and yet they spout nonsensical rubbish just to be able to use them in the tournament. It pisses me off. They destroyed the mage academy so they can lie whenever it suits them. There's no end to my rage, but at the same time, I'm glad decent candidates like you give us some shred of hope. Here's a little something to keep your spirits up. I'm sure it's not easy out there. Thank you. That's a decent heal. You're new as well.
Stranger things have happened.
I guess I'm not going to go around and talk to people after the rain is gone here, but this is what my NPC updates are for this little section, I guess. Usually there's 2 gossiping women here, though. For the love of who's doing this? Some scoundrels hanging posters of strange candidates here. Before this, it was that Luis Minion Glaudel. Fortunately, I hardly hear of him nowadays. But this time it's Rudolph, that Rosant supremacist. I know this is a rough part of town, but why these guys?
Stranger things have happened.
I know, I hear you.
I'm out of ideas.
There's no God in this world. If there were, he wouldn't have made people like me. What's Saints' Day? It's a load of bollocks, if you ask me. Rotten.
I'm out of ideas.
Oh, the kid's gone. Thank God. That kid is awful.
What are we to do?
On exceedingly rare occasions, a Saint Rella would heal the sick around these parts. Yeah, it's dicey, this area. You could be attacked or get robbed at any moment. But Saint Rella didn't care. She braves the dangers to save people. That's the saint of this country for you. Yeah, she would make a good ruler. Every Parapus executed here died glaring at me. kept their eyes right on me, even as the life left them. Bloody hell. I didn't want to be jobless, and I didn't want to die like they did. So I had no choice. I had to do this. This guy is actually getting character development over the story. He started out like, I'm killing people. And now he's like, it's getting to him. And what's it now? That you, Eldon? Are the rumors about you true? People are watching you at the exhibition. Didn't realize I'd met someone famous. Not that I care about the tournament, if I'm honest. As long as things stay mostly the same, anyone's fine with me. What if you don't want them to stay the same? Juna, how do you like the honeybee inn? Can't talk to her. I'm not actually hanging out with you right now, but I have a drawing. Yeah, give that.
Wow!
You really walked on the bottom of the sea? The walls are waves. How did you know they weren't going to fall on you? Good question. I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabian if we can hang him up. If I look at pictures, I'll stop feeling lonely because I'll think of you on the journey and you can come back and look at him. I'm so sorry. I'm full sorry. They put up the drawings.
Lovely.
Okay.
Fancy a bit of info.
What does he want to know? Village trade. What? Oh, on the village outside of Grand Trad. Southeast of the capital is a town called Ligno. A lot of merchants come and go through there, and so it's really bustling these days. Lots of rare items come through there too. Bet you'll find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. You also have milk, mellow milk, orgo sugar, and gold bullion? I don't know how to say that. Well, hope all that intel's been helpful. Alright, I'll buy it.
What?
I've heard of this potion of blight, some kind of secret concoction from Virga Island, as I recall. It's made with an ingredient known as parch water. Visit the general store. Comfort Concoctions, it's called. I heard they recently got some in stock. Thank you. I saw it. Your face right in the corner of the King's Rock. Tiny little thing tucked down there, but still. Damn though, I never imagined a tavern could become such a big shot. Unexpected, but in a good kind of way. Thanks to you, it feels like the tournament actually matters to folks like me. It's starting to settle in that we may actually help decide who will be the next king. I heard from some customers that the divine relics are even more dangerous than igniters. Don't know if I believe them, but I ask you that you don't do anything reckless, okay?
All right then.
Wait. Where are the pictures? Oh. There they are. If I were to ever visit this place again, I wonder if it would still look just as it does in the picture.
All right then.
It depends if everything gets destroyed or not.
Let's go.
Hello there.
No, wait, no. Not you. I just wanted to check the NPCs
go.
in here. Not
All right,
you.
let's go.
You're not
What is it
updated.
you want? Huh?
Oh. I've newly stocked some parchment, or parch water. Take a look. Did you say parch water? You've been out for months.
What's this?
This should be the main ingredient for the potion of blight. Let's get back to the island and bring this to Ateni so we can finally get past that tree blocking the dragon temple. Will do.
All right then.
Let me just go here quick.
Right.
This lady usually... Oh,
Right.
okay. That lady doesn't have an update. Oh, and the drunk doesn't have an update. Okay.
All right then.
All right. Well, that is everything. New.
Go.
What do you mean new? Are there new people in here? No? Huh. Well, I'm going to turn in the igniter first. Oh, God.
Aha!
Wait, you haven't got my igniter appraised, have you? No, of course not. How would you do it so quickly? It's done. According to them, it's old but high functioning. It sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressive that you knew that from only a glance, actually. Thank goodness, then my evaluation was correct, and that means my dream's in reach. The truth is, I needed a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an igniter shop here on the island. Oh.
Huh?
You want to sell igniters here, but aren't they, Sanctus Creations, yeah. I know there are many islanders who don't care for him, but it was your arrival that got me thinking. Someday, this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want igniters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. And that's where I want to help them. If the Mustari seem like unknowns, I can try making us known. To show everybody that both Mustari and Igniters aren't objectively evil. And you've proven that there are people who can see past tribes. People who just want to help. Truly, you are my hope. I'm rooting for you.
I am so grateful.
Thank you. It's quite a boost to hear that from you. Oh, right, I almost forgot about your reward. Here, take it.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, this is wisdom. And gleaming crystal. And 15k.
All right.
Ooh, not enough. Good luck in the tournament. Do your best. You too. I bet you'll find some islanders who will be glad to be part of your dream. Thanks to you, I've taken the first step towards my dream. I'll change this island for the better. Just you watch. And when it comes true, I'll be the first to welcome you back as customers. But I'm surprised we didn't get her rank up for that. Oh, right, that's for that. Okay.
Excuse me.
We can go turn that in. Sir?
Hello there.
You've returned, and with zeal renewed, it seems. I'd say so. We brought the ingredient you asked for. Now can you get to working on this blight potion? Can't you? Now you can get working on it. I handed him the parch water.
I see.
So this is what brings about the thirst I read about. I'm surprised you were able to procure a treasure such as this off the island in such short time. Quite fleet of foot, these Gauntlet Runner contraptions. I see I've much yet to learn about them.
Leave it to me.
Now I'll get to brewing. You won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest yourselves. Thank you for your patience. The potion's complete. This is the potion of blight our village has passed down through generations. I'm sure it'll serve you well.
Mission accomplished.
Yay!
Thank you.
It's a big help, thank you. With this potion, I think we can get past that huge tree. Now we should be able to get inside the temple. Let us hurry and rescue the priestess. The altar where Dracodios is dedicated should be at the far end of the temple. Considering the situation, I doubt even Yufa has made it that far. You all must ensure you are ready to face the trials before you. And perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I also looked at that recruitment center before I left port, and recall noting the available requests had multiplied. You should see for yourself.
I'm counting on you.
Though it grieves me to ask so much of you, I beg nevertheless. Please save my sister. That's the plan. I actually might do it right away.
That reminds me.
Hey, I noticed Juno helping out the villagers with something. Maybe you should check in with her when you get the chance.
All right, then.
Oh, another side quest? What the?
Oh?
You're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to. So I have a bit of a favor to ask of you. It involves helping people, though, so you'll hear me out, won't you? If we're truly all about helping anyone, then I think this is right up our alley.
Thanks.
Thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with a view.
you know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
What does that mean? Secrets, you say?
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orb-Wise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. If you'd like it. Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
Situation does seem concerning. Secrets of the songstress and potential treasure have me curious too. Maybe it's worth checking out.
So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
I'm assuming this unlocks her follower? We got this.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
Why are you offering so much? Okay. Increase imagination.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
Oh, it's on the way.
And right there's a labyrinth.
That's on the way.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Shit, wait. That means that is a day 1 right there. That is a day 2 because of the camp. And a day 3. This is a 4-day trip to the Spire of Blind Faith. But kind of necessary. I mean, for now, I'm probably going to the Dragon Temple.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
Yeah, that's probably her follower rank. Otherwise, why would it be voiced? Okay.
Hey!
Seeing as we're short on exactly 1 lance, let's say we go to the temple. I'll think about it.
All right then.
And then right over here was a random... Wait. Inwell.
Let's go.
Did I miss this? Or did it just get added?
Pardon me.
You there. You're those outsiders who say you're going to save the priestess, aren't you? Your timing couldn't be better. Can I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Stones? What good's that gonna do for fishing? They're called polar stones, and when put in a specially crafted doll's hands, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigation at sea. But the stones weaken with time, and so I'd like someone to bring me new stones from the Dragon Temple.
Yeah?
That's where you find these stones? Wow, that's a ways off. Must be rough for the fishing industry. Well, the truth is, we typically store our spare stones in our household. It's just that this time, I offered all of them up to the temple. Legend has it that the dragon god loves the stones, after all, and knowing how troubled it has been lately, I felt I had to do something. But I arrived to find the temple full of monsters. I turned back quickly, of course, and the stones scattered.
What a mess this is.
I can't tell if anyone on the island I lost the stones, especially not my family, so you're my only hope, please. Sure.
Not finished yet?
Oh, truly. My word, the bravery of the young. In total, I lost 3. I really only need a single one to build the doll, but it'd be an enormous relief to have the others if you can find them. I'll gladly give you an additional reward for each. If I don't have the stones by the time my grandchild goes out fishing, there'll be no point, so I need them by the 30th. Now, I should mention that the stones shouldn't be that far in. After all, I didn't get very far before I decided to run away. If that's the case, why don't we search the ground relatively close to the entrance?
Let's give it a shot.
Sure. Yeah. we know where that one is. Can't just abandon someone in need. When we have time, let's go look for him. Okay, well, thank God that one's actually, like, on the way. All right, give me a minute.
Well,
I forgot. Matt.
Want in on this?
The Orbwise Path is where we inter and mourn our dead. If you die on this island, you can expect your bones to rest there for eternity. The monsters have been on a rampage lately. We haven't been able to mourn anyone.
Between us.
Here has become more the stomping ground for a doors. Oh, for multiple doors. Perhaps you've heard of them. They're big bird-like monsters. They prefer their prey to be soft and fleshy, so be sure to fortify defenses before facing them. Moreover, I heard they have a skill that repels non-magic attacks. We know fire is effective against them, but no one's been able to defeat them yet. Mind the cold. Many monsters use attacks that can freeze you in your tracks. Don't let them give you frostbite. Because of those things, no one can get close to the place, which makes me quite sad. It may be an antiquated custom, but it's nonetheless important for us islanders. Thank you. Definitely need that info. And then the inn.
Let's go.
I saw Heisenberg in here when I accidentally stepped in. Oh, we're... Okay. Never mind. No Heisenberg. We'd already talked to her. All right, I'm going to end this here, and I'm going to defy all of my normal nonsense where I do all the side quests and then the story by doing the story first, I think. I have no real reason to do it that way, but we had so many side quest episodes back to back in Brilehaven before the Caradrius thing that this time, oh man, I missed you. That this time I kind of want to just get some story front loaded and then we'll hang out till the deadline. I'm assuming the deadline, like the reason we're not going to be able to depart from Virga Island is because he's going to be stuck in the inn, Fidelio is, until we leave. I would assume that's why.
I love it.
I see you come from Brilehaven. I hear you offered up a Sanctorus's head at an event called the Exhibition of the Brave. Where'd you hear that? I like getting my hands on juicy bits of information. I don't care for the country, but I love to be in the know. In your view, the island no doubt feels isolated, but from this standpoint, it's not so difficult to go from the island to the outside world. So I often hear tales from the outside from people who travel back and forth between here and there. All sorts of good tidbits. Oh, here's a tasty rumor.
Won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
Near Grand Trad, Goborns have been getting up to nasty business. The army's at a loss and they put up a bounty, I know. Scoundrel's Hold is the place, I hear. Though that's about as much as I know. I hear that on the mainland there are buildings where you can pick up bounties. We might find more back on there. Bounty, we've already picked it up. Whatever she was going to say, it didn't matter. All right, yeah, I'm going to end this here. And the next one, 90% sure I'm going to just go straight to story, probably. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.